Hai teman-teman, selamat datang di channelku First Step Learning. Di video Read With Me, kita akan sama-sama baca cerita pendek dalam bahasa Inggris. Oke, mari kita mulai ya. Let's start. Once upon a time, there was a simple and beautiful girl named Cinderella. She lived with her evil stepmother and two stepsisters. The stepmother did not like her and made her do all the household work. Her stepsisters just never had to work. They just roamed around the house in their fancy dresses. One day, a letter from the king came to their house which said that the king is having a ball tonight and his son, the prince, would be choosing a wife. Every girl in the kingdom is invited. Everyone got excited while reading the letter. Cinderella, too, wanted to go to the ball. Her stepmother told her that she can go if she completes all her work on time. And she also has to help her stepsisters with their dresses for the ball. Cinderella worked as fast as she could to get everything done, but there was always something left. At last, she was left at home disappointed. She was so sad that she ran to the garden and said, "Wishes never come true." A voice answered, "Never, my dear?" As Cinderella looked up, a woman with a kind smile sat in front of her. She wanted to help Cinderella go to the ball. With a wave of her hand, she made Cinderella look like a princess. She gave her a beautiful new blue gown and a pair of glass slippers. For Cinderella's ride, she magically transformed a pumpkin into a carriage with some beautiful white horses. Before Cinderella left, the fairy godmother said, "This magic will only last until midnight. You must reach back home by then." When Cinderella entered the palace, everybody was awestruck by her beauty. She was the prettiest girl in the ball. Even her stepsisters didn't recognize her. The handsome prince also saw her and fell in love with her. All the other girls were very jealous of her because the prince danced with her the whole night. She enjoyed herself so much that she almost forgot the time. However, when she saw the time, it was almost midnight. She quickly left the palace and ran away. In all the hurry, one glass slipper, which she was wearing, was left on the palace steps. The prince had fallen in love with her and wanted to find out who she was. Next day, he ordered his king's men to go to every house in the land and find the girl whose foot fits in the glass slipper. When they reached Cinderella's house, the two stepsisters tried their best to squeeze their big feet into the slipper, but they could not make it. Finally, when Cinderella tried the slipper, her foot fit perfectly into the glass slipper. The king's men brought Cinderella to the palace to meet the prince. When the prince saw her, he recognized her from the ball night. Afterwards, he married Cinderella soon in a grand ceremony, and they lived happily ever after. The end. Good job buat kalian yang ngikutin dari awal sampai akhir. Semoga kalian belajar sesuatu ya hari ini. Dan kalau di antara kalian ada yang mau tinggalin komen, pertanyaan, masukan, apapun, tinggalin aja ya di bawah. Jangan lupa juga subscribe kalau yang mau belajar bareng aku, jadi dapat notification kalau ada video belajar bahasa Inggris yang baru. Dan kalau kalian suka video ini, tolong di like ya.